Hello, Soul Family. My name is Geeta, and welcome to your live readings. If you'd like to get a reading, you can see all the information on how to do that in the video description below. If you do not want your reading done live, you can, like in front of everybody. I have many private options in the video description. If you live locally, I even go and I work at a metaphysical shop nearby called Vedic Moons in Palm Coast. You can even go there on Fridays from 11 to 7 p.m. So you can get in person. I have Instagram readings. I have YouTube readings where I do them privately on YouTube. I have a lot of different options available. So you can see a lot of that in the video description below. But if you don't want to wait and you want to get your reading done now, all I need is your first name and your sun sign and anybody you're asking about. That's all I need. If you don't want your question to stay in the chat, you can always delete it. Things like that. If you're watching this on playback, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified the moment I go live so you don't miss out on any future readings. Hey Katarina, how are you doing? I got your donation. Let me share this really quick. You'll have to excuse my throat, it's a little irritated from when it was so dry the other day. I also have Justine. Ew, what are you doing? Cancel. Cancel. What the heck? No, we're not. My phone just started downloading, my other phone just started downloading stuff like from YouTube. I'm like, what are you doing? It was like downloading stuff I would not even watch. I'm like, what are you doing, phone? Yes, I see that. Just setting up. It's like suggesting songs. I don't know what they are. I don't know what that is. Sometimes if I just pick random songs, they always say like bad words. Like, what is this? I tried to pick one that was like 11:11, and it was just like it was called. The song was called 11:11. It was like cursing and bad words, and I'm just like, what the fuck have I got on here? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, I can't have this on here. I just wanted to put the song on called 11:11. Oh my god. Alright. Katarina. Why'd you send in 2 different payments, Katarina? Alright, Katarina. Did you change your mind after? You can send them at the same time though. But if you forgot, I can understand. St. Minnie. Depth reading. And then Justine with a quick reading. Yeah, you can send them at the same time though. You don't have to send them separately. It actually gives me more money to send them at the same time. Because they only take out like the $1 fee one time. Versus 2 times. Every transaction's one. Alright, go ahead and post. Did I post everything? Go ahead and post your first question. Go away, notification. Can't see the thing I'm trying to click on. Go away. You ever like try to click on something but you can't make the whole notification thing go away? Why is it here? I put it on. Ew. That's weird. All right. How does Daniel feel about the time we spent this weekend? Wait for the notification to go away. All right. Oh, that's nice. Let's see. And this is for the regular reading. Okay. Please tell me, how does Daniel feel? Ace of Cups. Reversed. How does Daniel feel about the time that he spent with Katerina this weekend? How does Daniel feel about the time he spent with Katerina this weekend? Please tell me, how does Daniel feel about the time he spent with Katerina this weekend? How does Daniel feel about the time he spent with Katerina this weekend? How does Daniel feel about the time he spent with Katerina this weekend? How does Daniel feel about the time he spent with Katerina this weekend? How does Daniel feel about the time he spent with Katerina this weekend? Is this the first time you're around here? How does Daniel feel about the time he spent with Katerina this weekend? Was that the first time you saw him, or? Did you have sex? I'm under the impression you don't. Did he act like he wanted to? How does Daniel feel about the time he spent with Katerina this weekend? How does Daniel feel about the time he spent with Katerina? How does Daniel feel about the time he spent with Katerina? How does Dana feel about the time you We'll find the Magician in the reverse. Clarifying the yeah, the Five of Wands in the reverse. The Emperor reversed. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. King of Swords. Clarifying the Six of Swords. Four of Wands reversed. Did y'all spend any time like alone, like in like a house, in a bedroom, or you know, clarify the Ten of Pentacles reversed, like not in public. King of Swords reversed. I feel about the time you spent with Katarina this weekend. Yeah, he's not happy about it. We find the Queen of Cups in the reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles. He's not happy, like the cards are coming up not happy. We find the Emperor in the reverse. Tower. Clarifying the King of Swords. Strength reversed. Clarifying the Four of Wands in the reverse. Because the reason why I say like you didn't spend that much time alone is because of the Four of Wands reversed. Accompanied with not positive cards. Clarifying the Eight of Swords reversed. Eight of Wands reversed. This is a lot of difficult energies. Seven of Swords reversed. Three of Cups. Six of Wands reversed. The Devil. Five of Cups. Judgment. They're saying he doesn't understand. A lot of guys don't. Men have stupid perceptions of women and sex a lot of the times. They think that we're just running around being horny like them. They think that they get excited when they see body parts in a picture. And so they think that, you know, that's why they think that, like, they would get excited if we sent them a picture of a boob. And they think that if they send us a picture of their penis, that we would be excited the way they are. But we don't, because we think it's not mature. You know, we're not the same way. And he is expecting for you to be like him in the sense where he thinks that, you know, since he runs around wanting to have sex all the time, he thinks you should want to do the same. And he doesn't understand. He thinks that you must not want him, or he must be undesirable, or there's something wrong with him if you're not jumping on him, trying to jump on his dick. Hey, Delermo. I don't think Delermo has this perception. Not all men have this perception, but a lot of immature guys do. What is your take on the situation, Delermo? Give us a man's perspective. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Snake. Clarifying the Tower in the reverse. But a lot of guys are like that. A lot of guys think that. Fox. Clarifying Strength in the reverse. Stallion. See, a lot of sexual energy. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Even a lot of guys think that, you know, if the girl's not jumping on. Clarifying the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Like I said, not all guys are like that, but there's a large portion who are. They don't either they don't have a lot of experience with the opposite sex, or they just haven't understood that perspective about sex. Hey, Tyree. Terrifying snake. We have Celtic knot. Clarifying fox. We have a rainbow. Clarifying stallion. Also, they think that if you've had sex once, you're going to want to have sex all the time. Clarifying mountain. Guys don't also understand that women have hormones, and sometimes they want sex more than other times. Clarifying dog. Nice. Yeah, he's not happy. I'm seeing a strong sexual energy here. He's feeling very overwhelmed. He's trying to think logically. He's afraid that you don't want him. By the way, he is thinking about ending their connection. That, or he thinks you are. I don't see. You're Libra and he's Aries. I think he's worried about his loyalty, that you're not as into him because of whatever happened. But he's thinking about this, like, he's disappointed. He's thinking about releasing the situation. Knight of Cups reversed. He's very overly emotional. I do feel like that he has feelings for you because the Ace of Cups did come back out, but it's in the reverse. So I do feel like he has love, but he thinks that maybe you don't really love him. He thinks that you're lying about something or you're being deceptive. He thinks you're being overly emotional. He's feeling a lot of pressure. He definitely was thinking about himself. He's thinking, this is good timing. We should be doing everything right now. What's going on? But the Eight of Cups to the Six of Swords is like a moving on energy with the Four of Wands in the reverse. That's why I was feeling like you must not have spent very much time like alone. Maybe he perceived you as walking away every time you got close to being alone, where you're in a setting where you could be intimate. Which connection of what? Exactly. Guillermo is correct. Women do need mental stimulation before they can be turned on. That's why women can, I mean, men are not always the most attractive creatures, but you can see the most attractive women with them. Why is that? Because desire, at least for most women, begins in the mind. And, you know, if they perceive you as attractive, it could be for a lot of reasons, not necessarily how you look on the outside. So looks can only get you so far. I can go the other way. There's men that are like that too, but looks only get you so far. They can only get your foot in the door. The rest is personality. And now with this day and age where you can communicate online without seeing each other up close and personal right away, you can get in touch with someone's personality before even getting to know what they look like too much physically. So you can actually get people to fall in love with you without seeing what they look like physically too much. Like you could, you know, nothing with like filters or some shit, you know, like catfishing or something. But either way, he's starting to perceive this connection as not working out or something. Wait, is he in a relationship with somebody else? I don't know what you mean. Wait, which connection? What connection? Is there another connection I don't know about? Yes, I have multiple breaking up energies. We have the devil in the reverse. Why? Because of the devil in the upright, because he felt limitations and restrictions. He's disappointed about what happened. He's feeling overwhelmed. He's trying to think logically, you know, but he feels like maybe you seeing him, it was an illusion. It wasn't real. Maybe you don't really want him. And he's thinking about, like, this cannot work out long term. Like, the energy isn't totally dissipated, but it's getting eaten away like mice. The mice card is about, there's like, say there's an object, then what mice do is they nibble away at it, right? They nibble and nibble and nibble, and then it slowly decreases. And what is being nibbled at is this dog energy, which is about loyalty and support and devotion. And it could be, you know, something he did that caused that with you. Either way, it's causing some issues. Now, it doesn't feel 100% like he's totally giving up, but it's like your connection with him is hanging, at least by in his perception, by a thread. He feels like with time you will reject him and you'll choose to do something else. Because he feels rejected by you, even though you didn't really reject him. But he feels rejected because you didn't jump on him and start fucking his brains out. And that's how a lot of guys perceive things. I don't know. Maybe you watch too much porn. He thinks that that's another thing that happens with some men, is they watch too much porn and they think that's how romantic life is, and that's not how it is at all. Women are just running around trying to fuck the pool boy. Okie dokie. I don't use initials. You have to use your full first name. Well, I think that he knows that whatever happened, you know, he hurt the connection. I do feel like that he hasn't totally given up on the connection, but I know that he thinks that it doesn't seem like it's going, like the connection's very good. It's not very healthy. I feel like that he does want to apologize for that, though. There's like an energy of trying to recover from that conflict, too. Alright, go ahead and post your second question. Hey Nick, how are you doing? It's not your turn, Justine. It's still Katarina's turn. She ordered 2 readings. God. Google costs like almost $30. Jesus. You should give me some free videos to watch for that much money. YouTube. Alright, Guillermo is after Justine with a mini in-depth reading. It just like came out. And then we have Rama. With a quick reading. So Rama, just to let you know, if you paid through PayPal, if you want to upgrade, you have to send any If you want to send anything to make your the next level of reading, you have to send the difference plus $1. All right, and it's only a yes or no question. Messages, charms, advice, or songs is what you can get with that reading. If you're confused about what it is, please read the video description. It explains it. Then we have Nick with 2 many in-depth readings. Okay. Yeah, when you do have to write your name. Okay. When you post your question, make sure you post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs. Your name is Justine. You found it. Why? What's wrong? You don't want a reading? Uh-oh. Where is... Hang on. PayPal won't let me refund money. I might through the app. Alright, Rama, your money's been refunded. Sorry you changed your mind on getting a reading. Have a good night. Well, I don't only say yes or no. I tell you what the cards say. I read the cards too. I say yes or no, and I tell you what the cards say. That's how it is. All right? But if you ask a question, what does someone think about me, feel about me, things like that, you can't ask that question with that money, with that amount. Okay? If you read the video description, it explains that very clearly. All right, let me try. I want to know if I'm making progress energetically with my spiritual journey. Yeah, please read the video description next time to see what you're ordering before you send in your money. All right. That was wordy. It's not your turn yet. Justine, please post your question when it's your turn. What do we ask? You never ask what your current energy is. That's something Nick does. Let's see what your current energy is. That's something Nick does. It's really helpful. Okay, grab that card. Please tell me, what is Katarina's current energy? If we ask it this way, I could figure out what you're doing, and I could tell you things that you could do to make adjustments, okay? Yeah, Nick is really good at that. You can talk to Nick about it. He's good at this. All right, please tell me, what is Katarina's current energy? Please tell me, what is Katarina's current energy? 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 Three of Wands reversed. What is Katarina's current energy? Queen of Pentacles reversed. What is Katarina's current energy? Queen of Wands. What is Katarina's current energy? Tower reversed. What is Katarina's current energy? Now, they're saying specifically, the guy who you saw this weekend, he's going to come back around. He's not going to give up. And in fact, when you meet your twin flame, he's going to come back around and try to fuck that up too. And you may be tempted to pick him over your twin flame. All right. What is Katarina's current energy? They're just telling me that. I'm just letting you know. Clarifying the Three of Wands in the reverse. We have the Five of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles reversed. We have the Star reversed. Clarifying the Queen of Wands. Seven of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Tower reversed. We have the Two of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Two of Wands in the reverse. We have the King of Swords. Depending on how you progress in your spiritual journey will determine how you react to the situation with him. We find the Five of Wands in the reverse. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Star in the reverse. We have the Ace of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. They're saying that your worth is more than just what you can offer sexually. So it's not just about that, because they're saying that you're questioning, you know, should I have done that? Should I have done it anyways? They're saying, do not compromise yourself. You know, don't have sex with someone if you're not feeling it. Because then you can only grow to resent them later on, potentially. And then it won't be very good. You know, it'll suck. So if you're not feeling it, don't do it. And if the person really cares and they'll understand, you know, But if not, they're not someone you want to be giving your energy away to anyways. Clarifying the Two of Swords reversed. So they're saying to me that you haven't done anything wrong by not doing that. If anything, you did what was right. But they're saying that you are kind of questioning it. Clarifying the King of Swords, even if it was just for a moment. In a pessimistic type of way. Alright, on the bottom we have the Nine of Swords, the Devil reverse. He is saying that you're worried about releasing limitations and restrictions. And I'm getting a lot of the same cards that was in, you know, the last reading are here. They're saying specifically that your self-worth doesn't come from that. That's not where your self-worth should come from. Let's see it again. I'll just counter this current energy, please. Who gives a fuck if you hurt him? You're important. They're talking about the energy. You would not have benefited from having sex with him. Your energy would not have done that. When we have sex, it's an energetic exchange. If you're having sex with a messed up person, then it's only going to hurt you. Do you know what I'm saying? And it could potentially hurt them if you're not in a very good place either. Like low vibrational energy. What is Henria's card, please? Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Key. Clarifying the Ace of Wands in the reverse. Stepping Stones. Clarifying the Hierophant. Heart. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. Wands. Clarifying the Lovers in the reverse. And then on top of that, you're thinking about, you're very emotional right now. And you're trying not to be. It's saying, you know, you're trying to make a decision if you should kind of run after him. And the answer is no. It's saying that you are reassessing your spiritual values when it comes to love and romance. Clarifying key. It's very, like, as far as relationships and love go, along with the different universal laws and everything like that, it can get kind of tricky. To be honest with you, clarifying stepping stones. Because you have to balance compassion and forgiveness and understanding with boundaries, not compromising yourself, things like that. Clarifying heart. Clarifying wounds. Waterfall. This is a lot of clarity you're starting to gain here. This thing right here. It's okay. Like a lot of people when they go through stuff with relationships, you're like, should I have done this? Should I have done that? It's like normal for people to think like that. So I'm not trying to give you shit about it. I'm just letting you know what is the correct perspective and why. And you know, obviously you don't have to think what I think, but you know, it's just I'm offering up information. You can decide if it resonates with you or not. But just letting you know that you did the right thing. What you did was the right thing. You were forgiving, you were compassionate, you were open with him, you gave him a chance to actually show up in the right way, And to be honest with you, from what I could tell, he didn't. You know, from his last reading. Saying that you are currently trying, you're tired of waiting though. And there's things that you're trying to learn. You're feeling, your energy feels really impatient. And I'm hearing that you're feeling very careworn. You're working on yourself. You're feeling pessimistic. There's a lot of, confusion. That's how I knew, saying there's a lot of confusion surrounding if you should have had sex with somebody. And not all guys are like this, You're in a chat with two guys right now who aren't like this. So, it gives us hope that, they're not all like this. So we shouldn't compromise ourselves. You should wait for the right person, the person who is not going to be like this, But it's saying, though, that you're working on your self-worth, which is good, which is why I addressed what I did with the sexual thing. And it says you are starting to feel more confident, creative, and as you're reassessing your spiritual development. And it says you are maturing. So in this row, I would say you are progressing spiritually. Okay? Even though it was kind of like a good thing that you went and you saw him this weekend and you did what you did. This is all very good for you. We don't care if it was good for him. We don't care. Okay? Because this is about Katerina. This isn't about Daniel. Daniel just wanted to put his pee-pee somewhere. That's all he wanted to do. And he's disappointed you didn't do what he wanted. And that's him having a little fit like a little boy. But you is saying you're thinking about, hitting him up and having some kind of communication about your feelings when it comes to him in the situation. And explaining yourself. They are saying that you shouldn't try and don't worry about explaining yourself. Wait for him. He's the one who should be, this is what they're saying. He should be the one coming towards you to explain himself. Because they're not saying exactly what it is, but there's some things that he did that was weird, on your end, that he should be explaining to you, not the other way around. But you did really good. You played a part. Basically, it's like you played a part, and it's like you did a test with him this weekend, and you passed. So you should be very happy with yourself, okay? But if you do go towards him and give him some kind of love offer or chase after him in some way, you will have gone backwards. Just so you know. It's saying that you're apprehensive about making a decision about the future on what to choose, if you should reject him as well in the future. You're trying to think logically about it. You get a lot of emotions in there, though. But it's saying that you're gaining enlightenment on understanding of your emotions. Like, as we speak, you're going through this. And it's a really good thing to do. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't feel certain ways, but we should try and understand why we feel in certain ways and try to dissect them and understand what is making us feel that way. If you're feeling bad, then this could be an ego response. Thinking, if you're thinking, I'm not good enough, what's wrong with me, things like that. There's nothing wrong with you. It doesn't matter what you are. There's always going to be someone out there who's going to want you just the way you are right now. And if they don't, then you could just move on. I feel like the right person won't care. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry, my throat is still a little fucked up. But I feel like you did everything you were supposed to do spiritually this weekend. And I'm seeing you reassessing your views, which is a good thing. But I'm seeing you with Heart and Lily. You're becoming more emotionally secure and mature, But the lily is about like becoming more spiritually mature. So you are progressing. And you did the right thing. And they're saying don't go backwards, you know, because I am seeing you still getting the energy of potentially going backwards. And they're saying don't go backwards. You did the right thing. Keep moving forward. And then you're an attractor. So you're going to attract what you want into your life. And you'll attract whatever you're in vibrational alignment with. So as you raise your vibration, you'll attract more people and things and circumstances that are in alignment with you. And so they're saying, don't chase after things, let things come to you. They'll flow to you. Like, things don't have to chase you to happen either. Like, you can float into the same area as another person, without them chasing you. Like, you could just be floating along and like, whoop, oh, hello there. You just ran into each other. And then you start flowing along together. It doesn't have to be running and chasing. So that's what they're saying. And you are doing well, but they're just saying, let it go. Don't worry about it, because he was just wanting to have sex, and his perception and what you're supposed to be doing was really immature. He wasn't behaving in a mature way, and he expects that if he's attractive, you will have sex with him, and that's not reality, right? All right. It is talking about you doing all these things, standing in your divine feminine power, and attracting, positive things. You just have to keep moving forward and not second guess yourself. All right. Now it is Justine's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Justine. One moment. I need to put my daughter to bed. Just 1 minute. All right, I'm back. You're welcome. Okie dokie, Natalia. All right, so after Nick is Natalia with a quick reading. And after Natalia is Katerina with, what'd you order? I think you're ordering another regular or mini in-depth reading, correct? Okie dokie. You got it. Justine says nothing. Where is Justine? And your healing candle is still going. It's like 1/3 done. There's like still like 1/3. Probably has another day or two. I know it's burning really slow, but it's not. It's like burning really well, so it's not doing anything wrong. Justine, are you here? Please post your question. Guillermo, make sure you're ready. I don't know if Justine's going to be posting her question by the time it's your turn. All right, Amber's not here, so we're going to go ahead and skip her. Go ahead and post your question, Guillermo. Uh-oh. Do you want angel messages, Guillermo? But you ordered a mini in-depth reading. Or you just want to know what you need to know right now? Oh, my jaw just popped really loud. All right. A lot of people doing self-reflection right now. All right, please tell me, what does Guillermo need to know right now? Oh, they want me to do it the other way. Okay. What does Guillermo need to know right now, please? What does Guillermo need to know right now? What does Guillermo need to know right now? Please tell me, what does July Moon need to know right now? What does July Moon need to know right now? Listen, what does July Moon need to know right now? What does July Moon need to know right now? What does July Moon need to know right now? Room. Clearing out the cobwebs, revisiting something abandoned, and renewal of energy. What does July Moon need to know right now? Autumn. What does July Moon need to know right now? We have bouquet, a proposal, an invite, mending, a relationship, an apology. What does July Moon need to know right now? Listen, what does July Moon need to know right now? What does July Moon need to know right now? Come out. Okay, come out. What does July Moon need to know right now? Change. What does July Moon need to know right now? What does July Moon need to know right now, please? What does July Moon need to know right now? We have a career. Could be some kind of change in the job area. Clarify for room, please. We have burn. Holding on is causing pain. Free yourself. Clarify autumn. Mortar and pestle. Fine-tuning is needed. Results from persistence and dedication. Clarify bouquet, please. Crescent moon. Your intuition is guiding you, uncovering truth, spiritual awakening. Clarifying change. Change. They're saying to me there's a change in what you're attracting currently, depending upon your energy. They're saying they're saying that you attract whatever you vibrate, and when you go through moments where you have poor vibration, those are the things that you're attracting more of. They're wanting you to care more about how you feel. Clarify career. Clarify career, please. We have hat. Nope. So you might be traveling in relation to some kind of work thing. Which I think you said something that you did that before, but I don't know if you still do what you used to do. On the bottom we have summer. Soulmate. Change. No candle. Hang on. Healing. They're saying that your love situation is being connected energetically to your finances. As you work to heal your love situation, that will also heal your financial situation. It says you're going to receive an unexpected opportunity within 3 months. And that's in love and career. Please tell me, what does Gelarmo need to know right now? What does Gelarmo need to know? Hey, Ellie. I'm good, thank you. My throat's been irritated, but that's why. Because it got really dry one day. I live in Florida. I'm like a mermaid. I can't handle even 60% humidity. What does Gelarmo need to know right now, please? What if I burn? What if I burn? Page of Pentacles. I find mortar and pestle. Page of Cups. I find crescent moon, please. Seven of Cups reversed. Clarify beetle. And Nine of Swords reversed. Clarifying hat. Sun. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. No, we're not taking all of those. It's like 5 cards. Clarify the Page of Pentacles, please. Justice. Ooh. Clarify the Page of Cups. The 5 of Wands reversed. Clarifying the 7 of Cups reversed. Take this one. Clarifying the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Sun. The Devil. Uh-oh. I need to know right now. Clarify Justice, please. The World. Clarify the 5 of Wands in the reverse. The Hierophant reversed. Clarifying the 6 of Swords. We have the Queen of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Wands in the reverse. We have the Page of Swords, clarifying the Devil. Clarify the Devil. Two of Pentacles. On the bottom, we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed, which is interesting. Because right after that, we have the 10 of Cups, which is emotional fulfillment. It says you're apprehensive of making a decision. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. So it's saying that you're apprehensive about making a decision whether or not to end the connection, potentially with Courtney or something, because there's that, or she is. I'm saying it could be you because of the Knight of Pentacles. It's like there's working and not making any progress, but and it's like you don't want to have any conflict. Also something about being able to give her the attention she wants. If you haven't ended that already. Have you ended the connection with her? Guess what? There's a lot of things I could guess. What? You ended it with her? I read the guess what after I said that. You cut your hair? No. Did you post pictures? Did you post a picture on Instagram? Yet? No. You did not? Yeah, let me see. Oh my god. That's crazy. Send me a picture. What if you're not as cute? You know what, people with long hair, I just want to sit in, like, I can't tell. I can't tell. You look the same as if you put your hair back or some shit. I can't see her. I just see the top of your head. I can barely see anything. All right, back to your reading. So, there's a few things going on. So, something that you let go of or abandoned in the past is going to come back. What the fuck is this? All right, so it's saying that something that you released in the past is going to come back. Something that you released in the autumn or fall. And this person is going to come back and give you an apology. And then there will be a renewal. This could be happening in the spring. You have a lot of things changing in the next 3 months. You have financial situations. And you have relationship situations changing. It says that your intuition is guiding you, uncovering truths. So I feel like you could be getting spiritual downloads. This is pertaining to most likely Sydney. Okay? And things are going to be moving into calmer waters in association with her. She could be the person who comes back toward you. But either way, I'm seeing a lot of change. They're saying that, I don't know, like you need to perceive the situation differently if you want to manifest something with her. They're saying that you're not controlling the way that you feel often enough. Sometimes you're going backwards. You're being self-conscious, or you're thinking something is wrong. After this reading, can you post your question, Amber? Or Justine, actually. I'm just saying Amber because that's your name in the chat. It could be Sydney because it's the Queen of Cups, which is Cancer, Gemini energy. So something could be happening in the spring with her. We have change, persistence, and instinct. It says you're worried about it. Like there's going to be some changes coming and you're going to be worried, but if you're on the right path or not, it says that you are. What is this? Tell me. They're saying that you're going to be having dreams telling you about a situation, and I feel like you're going to be worried about it. What do the dreams mean, basically? Does it mean something's going to happen? They're saying that you're going to overthink the situation, but it's going to push you to start spying as well. It could be spying on someone else's social media. And then work related, it's saying that you're going to be traveling. There's going to be some kind of limitations, and I don't know. It feels more like, it feels like you're going to go traveling and you're not going to want to. But it's saying that you should do it anyways because it will bring you some kind of positive energy. They're saying that they want you to face life more of it as an adventure than a daunting task. Because they're saying that's going to be the issue. I want to see a picture of your hair. I can't see your hair, dude. All I can see is your fingers and the top of your head. I can't tell anything with that picture. I mean, you look good in the picture, but I can't see your hair. Anyways, I can see that you have it cut a bit or something. But I don't know. You could have a mullet. So anyways, by the summer... So there's going to be something illuminated from the past, and there's going to be healing. If you haven't ended the connection with Courtney already, you're probably going to be ending it soon. Just because it doesn't seem to be working out. Plus, I think that you learned the lesson that you're meant to be learning in that situation. And it's saying that you're going to be releasing the situation. The reason why you're meant to do that is so you can learn that lesson about, if you should get involved with a person and all these different things. Like, there's different things that you learned in the situation. Calling her Sydney. Things like that. So I think what's going to happen is that try to listen to them and tell me the correct way to say this to you. They want you to not worry on if you're going to be with anybody romantically, and not to worry about if you're good enough or if someone else thinks you're good enough, because they say you're already good enough. It doesn't matter, they're saying this. It doesn't matter if a bunch of women are attracted to you. What matters is if one woman is attracted to you. And the measurement of other women isn't going to be, it's like, just because a bunch of other women are attracted to you doesn't mean that one particular woman is going to be attracted to you. So they're wanting you to not care what other people think. They want you to take time every day and imagine, not in a worrisome way, but imagine what it would be like, the life that you want. Imagine what an everyday life would be like in the life that you want, where you have the abundance that you want, the person that you want. What would that life be like? Imagine what it would like to do that, being happy in it, being emotionally fulfilled in it. They're wanting you to do that every day. And then say affirmations. You can say the affirmation that was a good one. I am in vibrational alignment to attract all that I desire. That would be a good one. and not to worry about it. They want you to just like kind of take and look at things and say, I like that. Not saying in a negative way, because you know how some people say, like, oh, I'd really like that. And that's like, they could really like it. But a lot of times, you know how people, they'll be like in the vibration of lack. Like they'll be like longing. You don't want to long. You just like, oh, that's nice. I'd like that. You know, I'd like that. And I would like that. And don't worry if you're going to get it or not. Just say you like that and move forward and enjoy what you have. And before you know it, what you thought, what you're pointing at that you liked is going to come to you. So don't worry. Just keep taking care of yourself. Moving forward. Imagine what your dream life would be like. Don't get in your own way. When you start doubting and worrying and feeling like you're not worthy, or maybe something is not good enough, that's when you start slowing down your manifestation or ruining it or derailing it altogether. All right, Justine, go ahead and post your question. It's your turn. Namaste. All right. Why is everybody named Daniel tonight? Please tell me, what does Daniel want to say to Justine? What does he want her to know? What does Daniel want to say to Justine? What does he want her to know? What does Daniel want to say to Justine? What does Daniel want to say to Justine? What does he want her to know? What does Daniel want to say to Justine? What does Daniel want to say to Justine? What does he want her to know? What does Daniel want to say to Justine? On the bottom, the underlying energy, their affecting energy is, I am intimidated by you. I think you cursed me. I want you. I dream about you. And I'm jealous. And then we have, you scare the hell out of me. I pretend the karmic is you when we're fucking. I want to make more money for you. I'm having a lot of problems with my family. Your energy is intoxicating. I wish I chose you. I screwed up. I got a psychic tarot reading about you. And you are haunting me. Some very interesting energies. All right. So now it is Nick's turn. Go ahead and post your first question, Nick. Yeah, that's what I'm like right now. You ever eat these things? These cough drops? Is that one open? Yeah, it is. Good thing it's in a closed package when I buy it. I had like pizza. It made my pizza taste terrible because it's got zinc in it. They taste good, but they made my food taste terrible. Couldn't eat my dinner. All right. Mini in-depth reading. Please tell me, what is Ishmael's current feelings towards Nick? What is Ishmael's current feelings towards Nick, please? What is Ishmael's current feelings towards Nick? 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 Well, ask yourself why you're so upset. Your ego is offended over nothing. You're just here learning a lesson and having experience with somebody. It's nothing to get too upset about. You keep telling yourself that he didn't mean as like negatively as you perceived it. Here, find the Four of Cups. Devil reversed. Oh. Here, find the Wheel of Fortune. Knight of Swords. Here, find the Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Pentacles. Here, find the Eight of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups. Clarifying the High Priestess reversed. We have the Three of Pentacles. Keep practicing letting go of the energy, the negative energy. Some ways you could do that is if you took a spiritual bath. You can get it somewhere else. You could try to make your own or sell it. Clarifying the Devil in the reverse. There's a lot of different ways you can get it. The Knight of Swords. Learning Reiki, meditation. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles. When you release it, it's a lot like not caring anymore. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles. It says secretly he still has something going on with a woman. Ace of Wands. The World. Temperance. Three of Swords. Magician. Page of Pentacles. What is Ishmael's current feelings towards Nick? What is Ishmael's current feelings towards Nick? Clarifying the Five of Swords in reverse. They're saying that you need to focus on caring how you feel. That might help you, give you that little push. I think you heard me say this earlier if you're listening. I'll find the 7 of Pentacles. Since you attract whatever you're feeling, you have to imagine what is the vibration you're putting out. You're telling the universe, this is what I want. I find the Page of Swords, because whatever you're feeling, that's the universe thinks that's what you want. Oh, more of that, please. I find the Ace of Cups reversed. I find the Empress. What is Nick's current? What is Ishmael's current feelings towards Nick? Clarifying the White House. Clarifying Bear. Clarifying Mask. Clarifying Ball and Chain. Clarifying Dog. You have salt in your house. Go take a bath with salt in it. If you have sea salt, use that. Dump it in a bathtub and jump in. Even if you have chamomile tea, you can put that in there. Like, you don't have to put the actual, take it out of the bag, leave it in the bag. Do you have any chamomile, lavender, anything like that? Put it in your bath. Fox, mountain, swans. Just have a deep soul connection with this person. You're supposed to learn things with them. That's supposed to help you transform. That's what it says. Well, he loves you, but he's feeling a lot of heaviness currently. He's in love with you and he's trying to hide it. There's like an energy. He's feeling like a victim and walking away, but he does love you. He's contemplating releasing a situation. It could be with her. There's an energy of, like, he's trying to achieve an abundant life. It could be with her, see, because there she is here. He's thinking about what he's doing. Also, there's an energy of, there's some truth in what you said to him, and there's some things that he feels like that maybe he should be apologizing for. Either way, he's feeling very emotional. He's overwhelmed. He's spying on your social media. I don't know what he's hiding. I sure wish my bronchioles would be happy. Please tell me about Mask. Now, there's an energy you did actually communicate some kind of truth. And now he has a surmounting pressure to make a decision that's going to lead to emotional fulfillment in the future. So he's trying to choose between you and her. What did you say? What the heck did you say? What did you talk about? I'm really curious now. I feel like you dropped a bunch of truth bombs on him. Like things you kind of held back from before. That's interesting. I'm trying to figure out. I know it's leading to, there could be an element of walking away and then things transforming with this person. Yeah, but they're saying that you did. Okay, did you insult him? Like, you didn't do name calling, did you? I've got that habit where I don't even name call people anymore. I haven't done that in many years. Unless I'm joking. Sometimes I do it jokingly. But I do feel like he still has feelings for you. He just, there's still love, but he feels a codependent energy. He's thinking about letting it go, but also he's thinking about letting go of the situation with her. Ooh, I don't know. I think that what you said was good. That sounds good to me. You were thinking about yourself. You're placing boundaries. Sometimes we have to think about ourselves. And he is supposed to be doing that. He's supposed to be teaching you a lesson to being more independent and to transform, which is very interesting because that's what's happening. You think that you're being mean, but you weren't. You're being honest. You spoke some kind of truth. And I think that you're pushing him in a good way to think about what he wants and what he's doing in the situation. Because secretly, he's like building a foundation with the girl that he's messing with. He's still doing stuff with her, but things are not exactly working out. He doesn't. The problem is that he's trying to do two things at once. Not so much being a player, but he's trying to set up multiple maybe options or something in the future for the future. Having a backup plan and stuff. You should say, "Hey, you hurt me." Yeah, it was showing up in your reading in that underlying energy there. What do you want to post for your second question? So his feelings towards you is he's still emotional. He has love for you still, but he's like very kind of emotionally triggered, and he's trying to figure out what he wants right now. So I feel like you kind of did a good thing. You follow me on Instagram? All right. Please tell me, what is Nick's current energies? What is Nick's current energy? What is Nick's current energy? What is Nick's current energy? Please tell me, what is Nick's current energy? 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 You're definitely out of balance. But you need that. You have Libra in your chart? What is Nick's current energy? Clarifying the Hermit, Magician. Find the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Judgment. Clarifying the Fool in the reverse. The Knight of Cups. Clarifying the Tower. Strength. Clarifying the Chariot reversed. Six of Wands reversed. God damn. I'm like, my bronchioles are really irritated. They're trying to heal from getting withdrawn. Clarifying the Magician. Hopefully they feel better tomorrow. The World in the reverse. Clarifying Judgment. The King of Cups. Clarifying the Knight of Cups. We have the King of Swords. Clarifying Strength. We have the Eight of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Six of Wands reversed. We have the Queen of Cups reversed. On the bottom we have the Seven of Swords. What were you being vulnerable about? I don't experience that very much. Like, I'm always in a vulnerable state. I end up just being in that state all the time. And what people would perceive as vulnerable, but I don't feel vulnerable. Seven of Swords, Nine of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. If you're very strong and you're secure within yourself, it's not a big deal to be what people would be perceiving as vulnerable. I'm a weird person. I just go around telling people, I love you. I think you're awesome. I like wear my heart on my sleeve. I tell people exactly what I think and feel about them. Just the way I am. I had my friend's husband. He's like, you give your feelings away too quickly. I'm like, well, so? What's wrong with feeling things for somebody, for caring about them or something? I'm a healer, so I'm going to be like that to begin with. And I love unconditionally. I think I should have said this, but I was being silly. I opted to be silly. I'm like, so? I'm like, let's just swim in the energy. And he started laughing, but like going, oh man, you're just being like her, his wife. Conversation, a bunch of water signs hanging out together. Clarifying the World in reverse. But if you love someone unconditionally, what does it matter? Because if you're deciding, now is when I should give my feelings away. Now is when I should tell someone I care about. That's conditional love. That's not unconditional love. Clarifying the King of Cups. Order of Pestle. Clarifying the King of Swords. It's okay to love people. Clarify the Eight of Swords in the reverse. You're not losing anything by loving somebody. You don't lose anything. You're not actually stupid for loving them. You're being brave. Clarify the Queen of Cups in reverse. Just because if it's not reciprocated or whatever, that's about them. That's not about you. You should be a beacon of love. Not be afraid to be loving. You know? What is Nick's current energy? Clarify Whip. Clarify Mortar and Pestle. kind of have this conversation with him, but he has been in the best mood lately. Clarifying Island. Dog. Clarifying Archer. Clarifying Wall and Chain. You don't lose anything by loving people. You only gain. Technically, we should love everybody. So what does it matter? Wow. I like that. Interesting. And that was his story. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk now. I'm just joking. All right. Unconditional love TED Talk. Queen of Swords. You did get Queen of Swords. You got the Queen of Swords reversed. That's a bitch. Up there, Guillermo. I don't know if that looks good, Guillermo. I don't know if you're still in here. We got Liz. All right, Liz, I'll write you down after this. All right. All right, so this is very interesting. Your current energy is the Hermit, which is fine. So you're reflecting, you're learning, and you're manifesting, trying to learn, like level up basically with the world in reverse. You're not there yet, that's why it's in reversed, but you're basically manifesting, like going to the next level of your spiritual journey. And with the whip, though, you keep kind of, it's saying that you keep repeating, like there's one lesson that you're repeating over and over. And it's saying that you're learning currently. Like, you're like, I don't know, you kind of seem like you're ashamed for standing up for yourself. You know, even though there's nothing wrong with acknowledging that you have feelings. And I'm saying this to an Aquarius. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging that you have feelings. And I would encourage you to feel your feelings, process them, allow yourself to process them, and not be afraid to not express, but inform. I want to use inform instead of express because, express can sometimes be taken as, yelling or acting in a specific, in a boisterous way. Where, there's nothing wrong with informing someone of how they're making you feel. It's important that we can do that. But at the same time, you have to understand that you should try not to, what you could have been doing, which, I don't know, you didn't tell me this part, but if you're blaming them, partially you should be taking responsibility for the situation. The ego, it tries to place blame when everybody's really to blame. Even you're to blame because your vibration attracted the situation, and you're responsible for your vibration and your decisions, that you make and your perception of the situation. You're responsible of all of that, choosing to do the interaction to begin with. You're responsible for all that, I feel like that what you could have done if you did anything wrong is that, well, you didn't do anything wrong by saying how you felt and stuff like that. Like, when you do this, this makes me feel like this. But at the same time, you have to understand that they're saying that may not have been his intention. But you're responsible for your feelings. They're wanting you to, they're saying this is what you're supposed to be learning. They're wanting you to learn how to regulate your emotions and to take responsibility for them. So no matter what circumstance that you come across in your future situations, difficult or not, you'll be able to control them so you can, attract the things that you want into your life, because it's very important, and you should respect this as an Aquarian, to control our feelings, our emotional output, so we can attract the things that we want into our lives. And not be in control of our emotions and not our emotions controlling us. So I feel like that's where you're feeling currently out of balance right now. Yeah, I'm telling you to listen. I said, I don't know when you asked me that question. 13, right, like 3 minutes ago. Okay. So they're wanting you to learn how to be the owner of your emotions and not your emotions owning you. So they keep giving you these little situations to where you could, you know, you should stand up for yourself, but at the same time, not take the situation necessarily personally, even if it seems personal. Nothing is actually personal. Nothing is really. If you take everything as not personal, we're just like in a matrix basically. And we've signed up to come here so we can learn specific lessons and have different experiences. We signed up for these experiences, so ultimately you can't really blame anybody but yourself because you signed up for it. But anyways, that's the lesson currently, is emotional regulation. It's not like you acted out or anything. Like you should say, when you do this makes me feel this way. You did good if you didn't like do any name calling or anything like that. That's good, because we should be, when someone does something to us that could potentially upset us, we should, I feel like first we should take a moment and process the feelings before we start speaking about them, maybe, and try to understand, why do I feel this way? Do I have the right to feel this way? Is this person not respecting my boundaries and things like that? You know? But it looks like that you have decided, even though there's been some harsh words and criticisms, to I don't know, you're being emotionally mature, or that you're saying that your current energy is that you're being emotionally mature. The problem that you're having is that you're there, so you've gotten pretty far along in this lesson. So they're saying you're manifesting it. So you've gotten pretty far along. Like, you didn't overreact in a way. For the most part, you didn't overreact. Um, like, there's way people that would act way worse. But now you feel off. That's the problem. Is that now, even though after the situation's happened, now you still feel off. Well, and that's the problem. I feel like that you handled. I feel like if that was is what you really said, you handled it well. But at the same time, maybe before we speak, we ask ourselves why we feel the way that we feel, and if your feelings are completely valid, in the sense that, is it my responsibility for these feelings, or is it theirs? Usually it's your responsibility for your feelings. And it's really, these situations are not negative. They are opportunities. They're a positive thing. They're opportunities for us to learn about ourselves and how to grow and be able to control ourselves so we can become the best versions of ourselves. So these are good things. Either way, it's saying that your current energy is that you're gaining clarity and intelligence, and this is unlocking situations for you for the future. This is like a lot they're saying here. I'm only on these 2 rows. With the Fool and the reverse, I just did like Reiki share tonight, so I'm like really channeling a lot. So why is that look that again. You're feeling two feelings. One, on the one hand, you're feeling a lot of love and you're trying to think logically, and so you're not feeling very open. You're not feeling very trusting. You're feeling, in one hand, you're feeling lonely. In the other hand, you're feeling loyalty and devotion. These are polar opposite types of feelings. How to explain this? So you're feeling separation. It's like unusual for an Aquarius to feel like that. What? Do you know your moon sign? I think you told me this before. You're like, think logically. That's what you're doing. But now you're feeling this energy of separation from something you feel devoted to. And this is where it's causing you pain. I'm here, they're just saying it's okay. You're still connected. There's an energy of like the energy is devotion and loyalty. And there's companion. I'm trying to think of a proper way to explain loneliness. Loneliness is an ego response. It is an energy. It can be, not always, but it can be an energy of validation. So needing to feel validated. They're saying that the way they're saying it is there is an energy of wanting to receive an energy for growth and expansion because you're trying to learn this lesson. That's why you're doing that. This is on a, like your higher self is thinking this way on a subconscious level. So the response to this should be that you remind yourself that it's okay and that you can, and also they're saying, okay, they're saying it's a codependent response as well. So looking for happiness outside of yourself and not within. So you need to decide to be happy with who you are in the current circumstances and trust that whatever is for your highest good will flow to you in the proper time frame and things will work themselves out. They're saying not to force anything. Just allow it to flow and try not to control anything. And I don't see you doing that. They're just saying to say that. But I am seeing a lot of upheaval and you're holding off the Eight of Swords reverse. So you're trying to come out of a victim mentality. So that's good. You're trying to come out of limited thoughts. That's good that you're doing that. This is when I first started putting this cards down. And you're going into the energy of unconditional loving, which is really good because, it's okay if you love somebody. Maybe they don't perceive it. That's their journey, It's nothing wrong with loving someone, especially if they don't love you back in the same way. Who says that we have to love people and they have to love us back exactly the same way that we love them? That's ridiculous. Most of the time, it's never going to happen. So, also, they're saying, like, you can love someone without them loving you at all. It doesn't mean that there's nothing wrong with loving somebody, no matter, regardless of how their perception is of you. It's good to be a loving person. But it's just not to take it and think that just because we love someone doesn't mean that they owe us something or that we owe them something. Things like that we have to do things or they have to do things. It's just like when you love, you just love. And you just leave it like that without expectations. It's just like, like if you went to go give someone a gift, you shouldn't give someone a gift expecting to receive anything in return. You can often lead to disappointment because a lot of times when people give gifts, they're not giving gifts because because they just want to give a gift. They're giving a gift because they're hoping the person will like them more. They're hoping that they will give them like maybe a gift back someday. They're hoping that they will be over the moon, excited to thank them profusely. Some people give gifts so they could get attention, things like that. But giving love is often the same as the way I give gifts. So your love is a gift that you're giving, that you're not expecting anything in return. Is no strings attached, not unconditional. Gift giving is the same as should be unconditional. So there's nothing wrong with it. And whenever you love, you should always have the opportunity to love. And if you do, then never be ashamed of it. And say, you know what, I love you. And if you don't love me back, that's okay too. I can at least say that your life is going to be greater for loving somebody and not, because I feel like that you have a lot of love for this person. I feel like that you love this person in a way that, I'm not saying, I don't know if it's romantic love or not. I'm not trying to measure what kind of love it is, but you care about this person, which is a form of love, and you care what happens to them, and you want it to grow and maybe potentially be reciprocated someday. But the problem is that this person is not as emotionally mature as you are, and you have to understand that, and you can't take that personally because that has nothing to do with you. It has to do with them, not you. Yeah, that's a total Aquarius thing to do, to analyze everything, but you did. I vibe with Taurus moon. I have a Taurus moon too. So it does say that you're out of balance and you're feeling really vulnerable with the Queen of Cups in reverse. And the Six of Wands reverse, you feel like you're unsuccessful and that you're feeling really heavy and emotional baggage about what you said. But they're saying you did the right thing. However, the next thing you have to do is ask yourself why you feel the way you feel and give yourself permission to feel and to not feel bad. They're saying that you feel bad for feeling certain things, not to feel bad for having feelings. Not to feel bad, just allow your feelings and then, and just try to understand your feelings and be like, yeah, and acknowledge it and then release it. It's just an energy, But they are saying that you're strategizing and working on emotional fulfillment, like emotional independence and the long term but this is part of your legacy. And yeah, it's saying with the Death card, you're going through a transformation, you're going to be. But it's saying that you're trying to heal the past, the Six of Cups reversed. Yeah. So they're wanting you to learn how to manage your emotions because they're wanting you to manage what you're attracting. So you can attract. They're saying there's a purpose to reason what you're supposed to be attracting. You're not just supposed to be attracting whatever. You have an important purpose in your life. I don't know that much about you, but there's an important purpose that you have where you're going to be able to help others. There's something you're supposed to do to help others, which is awesome. I don't know the extent of it, but it seems like it's good. And they seem to really care a lot about your emotional and spiritual development because you're getting pretty far along. Even without any help, really, you've gotten pretty far, like further along than most people would. So, and don't feel bad about overthinking because sometimes overthinking is like, we're just analyzing, right? Trying to understand things. We sat around and never tried to understand what we're thinking or feeling or anything. We just be dumbasses like everybody else that don't grow spiritually. So don't feel bad about it. Just, just don't allow it to negatively impact you at all or make you not make good decisions and things like that. All right, so now it is Natalia's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Natalia. All right, and then we have Liz. with a mini reading. A lot of talking. You think I did any analyzing to get where I am right now? I did a lot of analyzing. The best analyzing you do is you look at yourself like you're not yourself. You treat yourself like another person. And you try to see the bigger picture. It is. It is not about you. It is about him. He's correct. It is about him. And your reaction is about you. So because everybody's projecting themselves on other people. Alright, where is Natalia? That's a very mature response. That's very good. That's perfect. It's fair enough. Is that what you said back to him? I think the reason why is because you're not used to, like, you have feelings, okay? A lot of Aquarians, they don't like to acknowledge they got feelings, and they don't like to even express their feelings that much in that way. But this is part of your emotional growth. So you put yourself out there and you said how you feel, and it wasn't reciprocated in the way that you were hoping, is what I'm gathering out of the situation. Right? Where is Natalia? And it was difficult, but you did something really good. You were able to admit your feelings. You don't have to feel bad about your feelings. Don't know where Natalia went. Natalia has a quick question. It's either yes or no. Please post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs with your question, Natalita. Or have messages, charms, advice, or songs. Would have been really bad is if you said, "You're a motherfucker." Fuck you, bitch. Sure you can. Go ahead. I'm about to skip Natalia. I don't know where she went. Go ahead. And then I'm probably going to get off here soon because I gotta go to bed in a decent hour. I really didn't. I've been having a hard time. I had a hard time going to sleep last night. Technically, this morning, I was just trying to do like a bunch of stuff. I didn't feel good earlier in the evening. All right, go ahead and post your question. That's really good. I'm so happy right now that you said that. You did really good, Nick. Yes. Now, if we get more people to act like this in this world, we would be a lot better place, wouldn't it? Because, like, just for an example, like I was going into Target to get I wanted cough drops. So I went to Target to get cough drops, and while I was there, I thought I'd grab some vegetables and what did I get? Lotion and shit. Anyway, so I'm walking out, and there's this mom, and she has this maybe 3-year-old or something, and is dragging this tiny child along, maybe 4, I don't know. My child's giant, so I'm poor judging how big a child's supposed to be now. But it's this tiny child. She's dragging it along, and she's like, "You need to hurry the fuck up, because I'm not staying in here all night long." I'm just like, Jesus, lady, calm down. That's just not a very good way to be. It's not a very good energy, especially a person I think she was bitching at was her husband, and he was really far behind her. And maybe he's taken a long time doing stuff, but I don't know. Her energy seems really harsh for being that around her child is all. That's going to project onto her child. That's why all these children go to school and act like assholes. Sure. Yeah, I don't know. She was just dragging this kid, and she's like, "Hurry the fuck up." She was just being a bitch. I'm just like, Jesus. And I'm trying to think, is there any. I'm sure I acted like that when I was younger a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not saying I've never been like that. It's just I felt bad for the child. I don't give a fuck about the guy. He's probably pissing her off, but I think that I don't know. The kid should have been in the cart. I don't know. I think she was being really rough. She was super. I've never been to her extent. She was super unhappy with her circumstances. I could tell, and she was being. I don't know. She was taking everything personally. No, the universe was having its way with her. I've never been like that with my kid. That's for sure. I would put my kid in the cart. But, I mean, the kid was tiny. And the guy had a cart. Why wasn't she pushing the cart? That's what I don't understand. I don't know. There was an imbalance there is all. I could tell. All right. Katerina wants to know what her spirit guides think about you. Oh, how they see you. They're wanting me to use the archetype cards. Where are they? Here they are. I would never be rough with my kid. And I don't know if I would have said anything the way that she did. Just the way that she said it was very, cringe. I've said hurry the fuck up, but I don't say it I say it in the most chill way. Man, we gotta hurry the fuck up. I don't say you better hurry. There's a difference. The tone matters. Tone matters when it comes to things. The energy matters. And I definitely would have been dragging my kid. Either I would have been carrying the kid or the kid would have been in the cart. All right. Let's see. Please tell me about what is Katerina's spirit guides? How do they perceive her? This is going to be interesting. We have Largus. L-A-R-E-G-I-S with a quick reading. You're going to be after Liz. Okay. Yes, Jennifer, the list is still open for now. If you want to send a donation, go ahead. God, my handwriting is cut off. Right, here we go. Well, they want you to know they love you so much. Before I say this stuff, please tell me, how do Katerina's spirit guides perceive her? How does Katerina's spirit guides see her? Yeah. How does Katerina's spirit guides perceive her, please? How do they see her? How does Katerina's spirit guides see her? How does Katerina's spirit guides see her? We have Destroyer. How does Katerina's spirit guides see her? We have Gambler. How does Katerina's spirit guides see her? Engineer. How does Katerina's spirit guides see her, please? Child Magical. How does Katerina's spirit guides see her? Lover. On the bottom, we have Prince. It says romantic charm and potential for power. So I'm going to read them and then I'm going to clarify them. So Destroyer says, releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for new life. This is like a transformation card. Then we have Gambler. It says, willingness to follow your intuition even when others doubt you. So that's really good. We have Engineer, and it says ability to give creative energy a practical expression. So that means like there's creative energy, there's like spiritual ideas and things like that, and you're capable of seeing them in a practical way, like in almost like a scientific way. And it says talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. We have Child Magical, and it says seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. So that's very good. And then we have Lover, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. Cards come together. Can't get them straight. Please tell me, how does Katerina's guides see her? How did Katarina's guides see her? They're showing me. They're showing me like literally how they see you. So you're Katarina, right? And you have white and green aura, in case you wanted to know. And there's a little darkness too. What is that from? You're from your difficult energies. They're saying release that energy. If you want to release energy that you don't want, a really good way to do that is you take your hands and put them together like this and pretend like you're pretending you're really doing it. When you pretend, you're actually doing it. But you imagine all of this dark, like almost like a smoky, cloudy energy that is on you. It often accumulates on your back. But imagine it coming through your hands. It comes on the outside of you, on the outside of your body. And it goes into a ball. And as it more and more accumulates, that is coming off your body into the ball. And it gets slightly bigger or more dense looking, right? And then when you feel like you've gotten enough, you take it and you release it. You throw it up in the air and you give it to the universe. And then it leaves you. And the negative energy and the negative feelings leave you. That's an exercise that angels taught me a long, long time ago. Or you can do a spiritual bath or Reiki. Please tell me, how does Katarina's spirit guides see her? But it's like a really good way to do it when you're in a situation you can't do any of these other things. How does Katarina's spirit guides see her? Clarifying Destroyer. Full reverse, clarifying Gambler. 3 of Wands. Clarifying Engineer. 7 of Pentacles reverse, clarifying Child Magical. The 5 of Wands. Clarifying Lover. We have the 2 of Wands reversed. White is growing spiritually. Green is your heart chakra. Clarifying the Fool. And it's a little bit bright, so there's a little yellow as well from your solar plexus chakra. That means those chakras are activated. The dark energy is because you felt a pain in your heart from what I was telling you earlier, or whatever you're perceiving from Daniel this last weekend. And then, but you're releasing it. So it's just a little bit. Clarifying the Fool in the reverse. The Star in the reverse. Clarifying the 3 of Wands. Page of Wands. Clarifying the 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the 10 of Cups. Clarifying the 5 of Wands. We have the 6 of Pentacles. Clarifying the 2 of Wands reversed. We have the Hangman reversed. Clarifying the Star in the reverse. 3 of Pentacles. Clarifying the Page of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Clarifying the 10 of Cups. The Hermit in the reverse. Clarifying the 6 of Pentacles. 9 of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Hangman in the reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. We have the 2 of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the King of Wands reversed, the High Priestess reversed, the 5 of Cups, the Hierophant. They're like saying so many things right now. 6 of Cups reversed with the 6 of Swords and the Lovers. Jennifer. You have to send another $1, Liz. I don't think that's the right amount. You have to send. No, I have to see what you sent first. Come on, refresh. What did you send it? CashApp. Never mind. It doesn't matter. CashApp. I was looking at it through the thing. Never mind. It doesn't matter. Because you sent it CashApp. I was thinking of PayPal for some reason. Yeah, doesn't matter. CashApp. But you mini in depth. Sorry, I saw the PayPal one and it confused me. All right, and then we have Jennifer with a regular reading. How does Katarina's spirit guides see Katarina? How do they perceive her? How does Katarina's spirit guides perceive her? Clarifying the Three of Pentacles. We have gift. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. We have thief. Clarifying the Hermit in the reverse. We have sweetheart. Clarifying the Nine of Cups in the reverse. We have love. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles. We have servant. Clarifying gift. We have reunion. Gosh. I really hope I feel better tomorrow because I'm tired of feeling like this. Clarifying thief. Foe. Clarifying sweetheart. We have melancholy. Clarifying love. We have enemy. Clarifying servant. We have consolation. I'm going to look at the bottom. One moment. Hang on 1 second. Try to go to sleep. I hope you're ready for this reading. I'm trying to be ready for this reading. Because it's a lot of talking. We're doing a lot of talking readings tonight. Okay. So. They're saying you have so much potential. You have a lot of potential. Did I mention that they love you so much? You have a lot of potential. You have a lot of gifts. But it's saying that they're perceiving you as being kind of on the, like you're pessimistic. They're saying that you assume the worst of things and of people. I don't know what situations that is under. They're saying there's a specific situation. They're saying that when something isn't working out, this is a gift. Rejection is God's protection, is what they're saying. But they're saying you're not seeing this way. You're seeing that something is wrong with you. Nothing is wrong with you. The only thing that's wrong with you is that you think something's wrong with you. That's what's wrong with you. They're saying that you're a person who's going through a lot of transformation. You're going through a lot of change. But it's like a lot of healing is needed and it's not taking place. With a gambler, I would say that, because it's saying that you're very intuitive. They're almost saying that you have the ability to do what I do. Like you're psychic. That's what they're saying. They see you in the same. They see you as very, very intuitive. But what stops you from reaching that is there's like a sad energy. They're like saying that you're very adventurous, and often you charge forward without a whole lot of thought. I feel like they're trying to say that what is that? Thief info. Wow. They're saying that sometimes you say things or do things that hurt other people. Like you're saying things without having a lot of consideration for somebody. I'm seeing you outside next to a building. There's some kind of circumstance. I'm seeing you interacting with multiple people where you're saying something, and I don't know if you're purposely. I'm under the impression that you're not purposely being awful. You're just not thinking about what you're saying. And they're saying there's people that when you say those things, then they perceive you incorrectly. Like they know that you don't mean that. I don't like the clarifying cards. They're saying, though, by assuming the worst of things and people, then you're attracting those situations. But they do see you as somebody who's waiting for something major to come in, and someone who's very adventurous. But yeah, sometimes some people, you don't mean anything negative, but sometimes people perceive the things that you say incorrectly. So you kind of have a tendency to put your foot in your mouth. And there's situations you may not know that that is what's going on. They know, though. They can read the minds of other people. I'm not sorry that she went through that, by the way, Guerrera. Because we go through these things so we can learn. Feeling sorry for someone for having to experience something that is meant to give them spiritual growth is like being sad that someone is becoming enlightened. That's kind of silly. It is saying that you have a lot of potential for emotional fulfillment, that you still have a lot to learn. Mostly it's that there's like a sad energy that you deal with. It's like a melancholy. They said you have this ability, though, to find practical solutions to all sorts of issues, which is really good. That you just kind of reassess things and you learn, and you do learn quickly. Child magical. I want to read it again. It says, seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. But what are they saying about that? So you do have that, but you're at odds with it, with yourself. They're also saying you have a hard time trusting yourself. You're conflicted. They're saying there's a codependent energy. Again, it's like you're, on one hand, you're looking for happiness outside yourself. I'm not saying you think this necessarily, because I've already told you this before, but you're not deciding to wake up and just be happy, because every day you wake up, you have a clean slate. Your energy is clean, and you can choose to be happy. Yeah, everybody. Yeah, but why should you feel bad for her? Why? She's not saying that because she doesn't want you to feel bad. She appreciates that you care, but the issue is that you're not feeling gratitude for your negative experiences, because your negative experiences is what has taught you the most in your life. If you never have negative experiences, what are you going to learn? You're never going to learn how to be compassionate, loving, empathic. You're never going to learn all of these things, how to grow and how to perceive relationships, and and how to not be a victim, and learn how to regulate your emotions, and learn how to be happy without depending on others to do that. And that's what I'm going to talk about right here. Is Katerina. It says Katerina is working on her codependent energy, where she is looking for happiness to come from other things. It's a little bit more on the romantic side. It's being presented this way. It's like you're wanting to be in a relationship, so you feel valued. That's what they're saying? So you feel valuable, but your value is something that comes from within. They say they value you. Why can't you value yourself? You're valuable. Another person doesn't have to see your value for you for you to have value. So they're saying that you need to learn how to make yourself happy. Decide to make yourself happy every day, without other people having to contribute to that happiness. Otherwise, you're going to be at their mercy. You shouldn't rely on other people to make you happy. All right, we have a lover. So they see you as somebody who's a loving person. Great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. I feel like that they're saying this is in a romantic thing. So they're seeing you in a romantic way. And that you're apprehensive about making a decision about where you want to go in your life. They're saying there's an energy here of you refusing to. I feel like they're saying there's like another perspective to be seen here, but you're not seeing it. That, again, it's like they're saying it's like a gift. And that the person who hurt your feelings was kind of meant to come along so they could help you to learn a lesson. They're trying to help you, even if they don't know they're trying to help you consciously, but their higher self does, because they signed up for it, just like you signed up to come here and help them learn things too. They're wanting you to see things in a broader perspective, but they see you as having a lot of potential to become a spiritual healer or spiritual helper, to help solve problems, to explain things simply for people who don't understand. They're saying that you have great potential. And they're saying also, don't worry, you're going to get there. You're going to get there. You know, they're seeing you as see, there's a lot of pages here. There's a page here, a page here, a page here. So you have a lot of pages. They're saying that you are a student currently, but you're growing at a rapid rate. They're saying this. They're saying, though, that you're trying too hard to control things. They're saying you need to work on your manifestations. They're saying when you try to be specific about your manifestation, you're feeling a feeling of lack when you're doing it. And also disbelief. They're saying this. There's part of you that doesn't believe in your manifestations. So because you believe that it's not going to happen, you're getting in your own way. But also the feeling of lack, like you do not have when you're asking for what you want, is, what is the word? They're saying they're using a word. That's not the correct word. It's like the word abling. There's something before the abling. I don't know what they said. I'm sorry, I lost it. Either way, it's the energy is that it's stopping your manifestation because you're not in the vibration to attract it. So it's like kind of like what I was saying to Guillermo. What you need to do is you need to allow yourself to visualize what it would be like, you know, to have the things that you want and have the life that you want without that. Just, you have to feel what it would feel like if you actually had it. Not if you, oh, I like that, and oh, but if I could only have that. Like, you don't want to have that longing. You don't want to have that feeling. You just want to act, when you try to manifest it and you think about it, you have to see what it's actually like to be in it. You have to feel like what it feels like to be in it, not to actually want it. You need to surrender and trust. And when you have inspired thought, that's when you take inspired action. When, you know, you'll get those. But you have to learn how to clear your mind and they're not saying that you have too much issue with this bit, but learn how to listen so you get those thoughts, that inspiration. And they're saying yours not too bad like this. Not to get overwhelmed with the tasks of where you have to go, how far you have to go. Because when you get that makes it take longer. Of course you will reach enlightenment. I already said this, yeah. I already said that. You didn't hear me? They see you as somebody who could reach enlightenment. Yes, they see you in this way. And they're telling you why you're not reaching it and what you could do to do that. That's what they're saying. That you have a lot of potential. But it's not written in stone. Your behavior, you learning the things, no one can just give, like, poop, there you are, you're enlightened. Congratulations. No, it's a lot of work. There's a lot of things you have to understand and perceive in your perceptions of different situations. There's things you have to experience and learn. You know, you have to learn how to master your energy, your vibration, your emotions. Amber's, I don't know what Amber's making that sound. You have to do these things. You have to stop longing. They're saying longing gives off the vibration of lack. Yeah. So nothing is written in stone. If I tell you, yes, you're going to reach enlightenment, and then you think, oh, I'm going to reach enlightenment, I don't have to do anything. That's not true. So you have the great potential to reach enlightenment. The rest is up to you. You will get there if you dedicate yourself and you take continuous inspired action towards it. Right, did Natalia ever come back? I don't know where she went. All right, Liz, if Natalie is not here, it's Liz's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Liz. A lot of talking tonight. Liz, go ahead and post your question. It's your turn. I'm sorry, what? I don't know what you're saying. Where is Liz? Liz, it's your turn. Go ahead and post your question, Liz. I don't have a reading for anybody named Derek. Sorry. I will wait a couple minutes and then I'll have to skip Liz. I don't know who you are. Make sure you post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs with your questions. Please post your questions in the following format. Who are you? I need your first name and your sun sign along with their first name and sun sign along with the question. You can't put it in the same sentence. You can put it all in the same sentence. What do you have? A mini in-depth reading. All right, and this is okay. Please tell me, what is Derek's current feelings towards Liz? Is your name actually Liz, or is it Elizabeth? Elizabeth? What is your actual real first name? Is it Liz or Elizabeth? need your real first name that your mother gave you when you came out of her vagina. All right, Elizabeth. All right, please tell me, what is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth? What's Derek's? There's a lot of people with named Liz here, so it's kind of confusing. What is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth? Please tell me, what is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth? What is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth? Oof. The King of Wands. What is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth? What do you say? You're in Aquarius and you the Scorpio. Queen of Wands. And the reverse. What is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth? The Page of Wands. Let's just get everybody out here. What is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth? The Lovers in the reverse. What is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth? We have the Empress. What is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth, please? We find the King of Wands, Three of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of Wands in the reverse, the Six of Wands in the reverse. Have you had communication since then? Clarifying the Page of Wands in the reverse, we have Justice. Clarifying the Lovers in the reverse, we have the Devil. Is there a third party situation? Clarifying the Empress. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Because there's some kind of limitations and restrictions. And the Three of Swords. What is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth? Clarifying the Three of Swords. We have the Ace of Swords. Clarifying the Six of Wands reversed. We have the Four of Swords reversed. Clarifying Justice. We have the Six of Cups. Clarifying the Devil. We have the King of Cups. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Queen of Cups. Wow. Well, I mean, this person, all right, there's some kind of energy of rejection, but it's kind of interesting because I'm trying to figure out who they're rejecting. First of all, you're both showing up as, I mean, he's showing up as his sign over here, but you're not showing up as an Aquarius. Is there any Aquarius cards here? What's your moon sign? Do you know? Two of Cups reversed. The Hermit. Two of Swords. Eight of Cups. Someone's trying to make it, there's like an ending here and trying to get more information. Trying to make a decision if you should be walking away. Worried about making a decision about the future. Which way to go. Which is not clear. Libra moon. That would make sense. There's a lot of Libra cards here. For some reason, you're showing up as your Libra, as your moon sign, which isn't normal for me. All right, so let me try and you guys, you're showing up as counterparts. That's what I was trying to understand. Please tell me, what is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth? What is Derek's current feelings towards Elizabeth? Clarifying the Ace of Swords. We have Milky Way. Clarifying the Four of Swords reversed. Rabbits. Clarifying the Six of Cups. Did you guys have sex? Because I feel like this person is disappointed you didn't. There's some kind of disappointment about sex. Clarifying the King of Cups. Lily, clarifying the Queen of Cups. We have crossroads or road. Clarifying Milky Way. Clarifying rabbits. Clarifying rainbow. Clarifying Lily. Clarifying road. Thank you. Clarifying road for woman. And letter. Having rings. So there's an energy of you wanting more from this person, more security to ground your connection. Also, you could be dreaming about them. There could be some telepathic communication going on. All right. I'm trying to understand who's what. Because your guys are showing up weird. He's feeling a sense of codependent energy. Could be addiction. He has a lot of love for you, but there's also an energy of rejection. It could be that he feels like that you're rejecting him, or that you would. He's seeing you as the Empress, so he sees you as someone who they have on a pedestal. With the Eight of Pentacles reversed, they feel like they're working and not making any progress towards anything with you. There's like an energy of you needing to make some kind of decision. They see you as their counterpart, passionately and emotionally. There's like an energy of, I feel like that he doesn't feel very confident, and that is due to, it's implying that you didn't have sex that was successful, or there's something that is not working out in that either it's sex or it's a new beginning of some sort. I feel like there's an energy here where you're heartbroken or he's heartbroken. The problem here is that you guys aren't showing up as your normal signs. Like, this isn't, I don't know who this is, to be honest with you. I think it's you. I'm assuming it's you because of the Libra moon. And then you said you had Forest rising. Yeah, that's here. There's an energy that it seems like you guys are meant to come together, be married or something. With the Church card. But there's like heartbreak. Could be a sacrifice that needs to be made. A realization of the truth of that. Also, I'm seeing someone watching someone on the social media or something. Something to do with social media and unconditional love. There's an energy here. It's presenting a little bit like it could be a third party situation. I don't know. You're not answering my question. All right. So you didn't answer my question if there's a third party situation. So I don't know if that's true or not. But the devil could indicate a third party situation. The lovers can indicate a third party situation. The three of swords can indicate a third party situation. It's not 100% though. It's talking about there being some kind of ending and a decision that needs to be made. I would say maybe you are in another relationship. Somebody's in another relationship or something, and someone's needing to change something in order to come together on the long term. I don't know. It's like something needs to change in order you guys to come together. And there's been a realization of that recently. But so far, I feel like one of you, I don't know which one, is not very confident that the other person's going to do what's needed in order to come together. And that is where the disconnect comes in. Yeah, but you're not saying why. So I don't 100% understand how to read the cards to you because I don't know if you're in a relationship with somebody else, if they're in a relationship with somebody else. Usually that's what I require. You could tell me, are you in a relationship? Are you both single? You know, it helps. Your relationship status can change how the cards are read. So, also, there's children, potentially a pregnancy here, but I don't know how to read this. There's some kind of ending. I'm trying to make a decision about doing that. You're not saying why you're going through separation. Is there a third party situation? Are you both single? Are you both with other people? Do you have a relationship with somebody else? Romantic relationship with somebody else? Are you guys cheating on other people? That's all I'm asking. Yep, there it is. Yes. So one of you is not very confident in the other person doing that. That's what I'm trying to say. And I think that he thinks that it's going to be you because he feels like you're working and not making any progress in the situation. I feel like it's him not being very confident that you're going to leave your connection, your situation. But he sees you as someone who's really mature, someone who's established, someone who is a very high value person. And I feel like, I don't know what's going on online. If like there's maybe you're both like one of you is posting things, maybe you haven't told other people that you're breaking up, or maybe you're posting things looking like you're happy doing other stuff, and is making the other person wonder if they're going to be doing anything together. So that's what I'm saying. He's feeling not very confident that you're going to leave your connection or that you're getting divorced. And it's affecting him. You're showing up as the one who's the most unhappily married. And I think that, I don't know if you're posting things online and it seems okay on the outside to the world, I think it gives him like an idea that maybe you're happy in your situation, that you're not really getting divorced or something like that. Like he doesn't feel confident that you're not going to like try to go get back together with your husband, or the other way around. The thing is that you're showing up as counterparts. What's confusing to me is that you're not showing up as your signs. There's feminine and masculine energies here, which is kind of giving me a vague idea. It would be helpful if I had known the signs of your husband and his wife. That would have been helpful information. I could have read your cards a little clearer. But there's an energy that, he's afraid that you're going to reject him later on down the line. That's all I'm saying. Then maybe he's the one who's doing it and you're the one who's self-conscious. Like I said, it's really hard to tell. You guys are showing up as counterparts, but you're not showing up as your signs. And it's like confusing. And I don't know your husband's sign. I don't know his wife's sign. You know what I'm saying? But either way, it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, I still feel like that he is not sure if, like, I still feel like he's still moving forward. Don't get me wrong. I feel like he's still moving forward. And I feel like he does care for you. And I do feel like that he wants you to be together and that he thinks that you guys will end up together. But he has his doubts, is all I'm saying. All right, and now it is Lairge's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Lairges. Lairges has a yes or no question. Or a quick. I don't know why my handwriting is so awful today. My handwriting is like really bad. Still looking for Natalia. I don't know where Natalia went. All right, where is everybody? I'm going to go to the bathroom. Hopefully, either Natalia, Lairges will post your question. Jennifer, please stand by. I don't know if these people are going to post their questions, and get ready to post yours. All right, Jennifer, nobody posted. Go ahead and post your question. you another try. So you want to know if you're going to, wait, he give you another try. Let's just ask where your connection's headed. Another try. We should ask if you're going to be in a long-term, have you ever been in a long-term committed relationship with this person? It's just I'm trying to make sure I do the wording correctly. My socks keep falling off my feet. What's correct? Okay. All right. Let's ask if you're going to be in a long-term committed relationship in the future. Please tell me. All right. Well, Max and Jennifer be in a long-term committed relationship. Yes or no? Will Max and Jennifer be in a long-term committed relationship in the future? Yes or no? Will Max and Jennifer be in a long-term committed relationship in the future? Yes or no? Will Max and Jennifer be in a long-term committed relationship in the future? Yes or no? Will Max and Jennifer be in a long-term committed relationship in the future? Yes or no? The answer is yes. How far away do you live from each other? See what else it says. Seeing a lot of passion. Looks positive so far. And then the Four of Swords in reverse, but that doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. Four of Cups. Please tell me about the connection between Max and Jennifer. They're wanting me to do one more row of these, which I don't always do, but they're wanting me to. So I find the Four of Cups and the Moon, clarifying the Four of Swords reversed. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Two of Wands. The Hermit in the reverse, clarifying the Knight of Wands. We have the Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Magician. We have the Sun, which actually means yes. I don't know why they wanted me to do that, but this is what we got. We have the Emperor in the reverse, the Ten of Cups, that's why. Three of Swords reversed, Lovers reversed. Did you kind of reject him before, like a long time ago? Judgment. Definitely sees you as somebody who has a lot of like options if you wanted to. Okay, so it's not like you're in other countries or something. Right, please tell me about Max and Jennifer being in a long-term committed relationship. Clarifying the Moon. We have the Page of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Queen of Wands reversed. We have the King of Wands reversed. There's kind of hurt energy here. Clarifying the Hermit in the reverse. We have the Queen of Swords reversed. He's a Libra and you're Cancer, okay. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. Knight of Cups reversed. Clarifying the Sun. Clarifying the Page of Wands in the reverse. Four of Swords reversed. Clarifying the King of Wands reversed. Wheel of Fortune. Clarifying the Queen of Swords reversed. The Queen of Pentacles. Clarifying the Knight of Cups in the reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. Clarifying the Strength in the reverse. The High Priestess reversed. Clarifying the High Priestess in the reverse. Alright. Four of Wands. The World. The Ten of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Swords. Worried about that. Page of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Wands reversed. And Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is you. I feel like it's trying to say like, this is you and this is him. It's saying that you are a little worried that you'll get divorced and be left hanging. That's what it's implying. You're lacking in confidence about that. Because it's kind of tricky to do that with a baby. Like, is it going to be worth it? It says yes, you will be in a long-term committed relationship. Let's tell you about marriage for being in a long-term committed relationship. Clarifying the Four of Swords in the reverse. Dolphins. Clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. King of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. Hummingbird. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. Road. Clarifying the High Priestess reversed with the Ace of Cups. Reverse. And Eagle. On the bottom we have Head of the Pack. Grasshopper. Moose. Coffin. Keeps flipping around on me. Just going in circles. It is saying though that this is kind of like a destined thing. It keeps repeatedly saying that. So you could be some kind of high level soul connection. Hang on, I'm just trying to figure out who everybody is. Cancer. This is you. Being afraid of the unknown. not feeling very confident. But you're trying to like kind of work together, and with the dolphins you're kind of trying to keep it light. You're feeling restless. It says that he's happy. He feels like he would be emotionally fulfilled to be with you. There's an energy of reconciliation and healing from some kind of past situation where you rejected him, I believe. And then it's saying that, see, we're back to the Four of Swords again in the reverse. It says that things work against you, but persistence pays off. Before, I feel like it's saying before you both didn't take enough action to change things. And it's saying here that Queen of Swords, he was trying to make a decision, trying to get more information, and then finding out how you feel. And he does see you as a person of high value. Made him lift him out of negativity. He feels very passionate towards you. He wants to abandon whatever he's got, whatever he's doing, and come towards you, it seems. With the Knight of Wands, that feels like him coming and traveling towards you. Have you seen each other yet? I feel like that he is in more of a rush than you are. Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. So there is an energy of caution, though, going on, though. I'm trying to figure out who this is. I think it's him. But it's saying that you're manifesting a positive outcome, even though secretly you're afraid of new love. But you're starting to gain a clear perspective of the future, a clear vision of the future, as you get further along and along. Yeah. I feel like that I don't know, I feel like that he could be the one who comes to see you. So, I think that you should, have him come and see you and hang out, and see where your connection is headed, because I feel like that you haven't been able to move forward because of this. So, after that, you'll know what to do next. But it seems like you're going to end up in a long-term committed relationship in the future. That's the problem. The problem is like you're not going to rush it. Why not? Why are we going so slowly? You're just wasting time. Let him come. I wouldn't say hurry up and come here, but say come on, come here. If you want to come, come. And let them come. Hey, Manna, go ahead and post your question. It's your turn. You can post a yes or no question. You can ask for messages, charms, advice, or songs. Make sure you post your first name if you're asking about another person. I need your first names and sun signs for everybody you're asking about. Oh, okay. All right, who is Mika? And I'm not going to answer that question because it's not a yes or no question. You ordered that question. You ordered a yes or no question. Messages, charms, advice, or songs. You ordered a quick question. Also looking for Natalia. Maybe did you find her at Walgreens? All right. Can you post a yes or no question, please? Yes, if you want to have a mini reading, you have to send in more. What did you send it? I can't remember where you sent it through. PayPal. You have to send in the difference plus $1. Send in the difference plus $1. Right. Can you send another $1? I mean, you didn't send what I asked you to. You have to pay the difference plus $1. Every additional transaction takes money. PayPal takes more and more money every time you send a transaction. You gotta send at least one more $1. Because you should have paid $5.56. You paid $6. You should have paid $6.56. But you can't send in 56 cents because PayPal will take all of it. So you have to send in $1. If you send through CashApp, they don't have to do all that. Because CashApp doesn't take money every time you do a transaction. Yes, please send in another $1 if you would like to have your reading. All right. All right. Mika. And am I saying your name right? Well, I don't have it muted or nothing. I don't know why you can't hear anything I'm saying. You should try turning up your volume. Because the sound should be working. Wait, you must have heard something from Mika. What is your birth name? Your first name that your mom gave you. Is your name not largest? I need to know your real first name and your sun sign. I need to know his real first name and his sun sign. Mm. Okay, I see. Can you let me know what your real first name is and your sun sign? And his real first name and sun sign? Not like, I don't do nicknames, I don't do abbreviations or anything like that. Or how people do initials. Just want to clarify because I have two different names for you. I have Largest and I have Mana. So what is it? Who? Laregis. Oh, I like that. All right. You want to know what he's feeling about you? All right. Yeah, that's what I just found it. I think Laregis. What is Mika's current feelings towards Laregis? Please tell me, what is Mika's current feelings towards Laregis? 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 Please tell me, what is Mika's current feelings toward Laregis? The world. What is Mika's current feelings toward Laregis? What is Mika's current feelings towards Laregis? You're Leo and he's an Aries. What is Mika's current feelings towards Laregis? What is Mika's current feelings towards Laregis, please? What is Mika's current feelings towards Laregis? Clarifying the world. Damn. And the Six of Wands in the reverse. Definitely need more cards to understand this one. Clarify the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Clarify the Lovers. Clarifying the Five of Wands. Someone is having to make a choice in the situation. I feel like it could be you because the sun is there. And that's a Leo card, but the sun is a divine masculine card. Clarifying the Two of Cups. Three of Swords reversed. Clarifying the Three of Wands reversed. Is there a third party situation here? Empress reversed. Clarifying the King of Swords. The Page of Swords. Clarifying the Sun in the reverse. That might be you. Knight of Wands reversed. Clarifying the Six of Cups in the reverse. That's him. There's a conflict over the past. Did y'all break up before or something? I don't know. There's like an energy of completion and then reconciling. Were you all together and get back together or something? Let me see what's on the bottom. It says a reassessment, emotional fulfillment, Seven of Cups reverse. Who is doing this? Who is this on this room? You. It's you. So you're reassessing what you're doing. Things are kind of up in the air. You are thinking about your value, which I do like that. but it's saying that you're really kind of, you're not sure what you want to do in this situation. It's saying there's like an energy here where you might reject this person. You're trying to get some more information before making a decision on if you're in a relationship with somebody else, ending your current situation, or you're trying to figure out maybe if he is, or if you want to be in a long-term commitment with this person, if you would regret it, if you'll actually have a new beginning. That would be balance, give and take, because you don't want to fight. That's what it's saying. You don't want to fight. So you're trying to get more information. It's going in circles. Is he like, is he not communicating properly? I do see conflict here in the past. This is definitely him. And it's talking about you maybe having some kind of ending, but reconciling. So he's feeling like maybe y'all are leveling up. I had a friend who was a Leo, and she was with an Aries guy, but he was fucking crazy. Be careful with that shit. Because it's saying that you're tired of waiting. This is talking about you getting tired of waiting. And you're feeling like it's going to be as successful. And now we're asking what he's feeling, so he could be feeling like that. And I think that you communicated that pretty well. Page of Swords. Swords. I'm going to find the Queen of Cups reversed. This might be you with the Queen of Cups, because Leo is close to Cancer. But it's talking about you being emotionally upset, feeling way down with emotion. So he's seeing you in this way. He's seeing you as somebody who's really moody. And that you are trying to think logically. You're kind of coming off as a little cold, but we don't care. Okay? Because you're thinking logically. That's what matters. Okay? You got to think about this, right? You're a little bit overthinking, but we're not going to worry about that. Because you're trying to, this is your life. You're trying to make sure you move forward. Because you're a Leo. You're going to move forward. You're not going to overthink so much. You're not going to get nowhere. I'm not worried about that. It's about you coming out. I don't think you should apologize necessarily for breaking up with him. I think if anything, he should be apologizing for not acting right. Now, the next step that you do is going to be really, really important. And that is, if he continues the negative behavior, you have to hold him accountable. You can't just let him do stuff to you. Because an Aries man will take advantage of this shit. You know what I'm saying? If you keep compromising when he's not acting right, and you're not holding him accountable, and you don't, you know what I'm saying? He's gonna keep thinking he could keep doing that. You don't want to do that. Yes, the donation list is closed. Well, I think you're being fair. You're telling him what you need, and all you're asking for, it's not like you're asking for $1 million. You're not asking for a foot rub. You're not asking for anything. You're just asking for better communication. Yeah, so what you do is, if he don't act right, if he don't improve, you give him a chance and he keeps not doing it. You can't, when you break up with him or you hold him accountable, you can't keep going back. You gotta wait for him to come back to you and apologize to you. You know what I'm saying? For him to own his shit. Otherwise, if you don't hold him accountable and stick to it, like, it's one thing if you hold him accountable, but when you do, you can't text him back, talk about football. You know? Yeah, let him. Yeah, you start moving on, but he's probably going to come running back. But And that's one thing if he wants to come running back and start acting right. Okay, that's different. But if he's gonna keep acting the way and he's not acting right, and you can't ghost and then text him back after you break up with him a couple days later asking about talking about football. You can't do that. All right, so yeah, he's happy about it, and the reason why he's so damn happy is because he might be able to, he knows that you care more than what you were originally letting on to have going on, and then he might be able to take advantage of you later on. So be careful with that. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. You gave him a chance. You communicated what you need. If you can't act right, that's it. All right. I don't know where Natalia went. She ghosted my reading earlier. She wasn't even, I don't think she even waited that long for her reading. But some people, I don't know, I think they come in here and they order a reading, I think they're going to get instantly. I'm in the middle of doing other people reading. Anyways, it was nice to see you. It was nice to meet you. And I got to go ahead and get ready for bed, and I hope you have a wonderful night. God bless.